In yesterday's video, I went over to Hot Topic and they had some okay stuff, but I was really on the hunt for some brand new Marvel figures. And they didn't really have any of those until I got home when they posted that every single one of the ones that I wanted would be coming in, well, today, the day that I'm filming this. And if you guys don't know which ones I'm talking about, it would be Khonshu, as well as Mr. Knight, Moon Knight Glow in the Dark. We also have Layla, the Dead Strange and the Scarlet Witch moment, as well as the Glow in the Dark Dead Strange. Like literally everything I was looking for. And now before we go over there, I do want to let you guys know that they've already said that they're sold out of Dead Strange as well as Scarlet Witch, so the moment, as well as Khonshu, which kind of sucks, but they still have a lot of other really cool stuff, so let's go over there anyways. Okay, now it looks like they have most of the ones that we saw in the photo, except for the ones that of course sold out. We knew about those ones before, but it looks like they still have some of the Moon Knight ones. I'm just not seeing any of the glow-in-the-dark version. And I guess the good news is, guys, they do have the glow-in-the-dark Dead Strange, so we are going to be able to get that one today, and I'm seeing, oh, okay, good, perfect. They've got this Moon Knight, which isn't the glow-in-the-dark one. What's over here? No, it doesn't look like he glows. So maybe I was wrong about that, and they only got the normal one? Yeah, I'm not seeing the glow-in-the-dark one anywhere. I could have been wrong about that. But the good news is, guys, they still have Mr. Knight in the back here, and this is one that I'm definitely going to be grabbing as well. And then since it's new, I figured I might as well show it off, guys. They also have the Leprechaun back here, and it looks like I'm making a bit of a mess. I gotta clean this up. Really quickly, I figured I might as well check the photo, and it was the glow-in-the-dark version, so I guess they only have this one left, the common one. I'm still gonna get it anyway. Oh, and you know what, guys? I forgot to grab Gore last time I was here, so we might as well get him too. And just like that, we got the Pops. And now, you know what, guys? Even though they didn't have the glow-in-the-dark Moon Knight, we still got some really cool stuff. Because at least they had the normal Moon Knight, and I also picked up 2 Pocket Pops while I was there, and I didn't show you which ones they were, but they were some pretty interesting ones that they didn't even say were gonna be there, and the 2 that I got was Moon Knight as well as Mighty Thor. Now, Mighty Thor's been there for a little while, I just hadn't picked her up yet, but when it comes to Moon Knight, I believe he was brand new for today, so cool to get. And now getting into the first figure that I got, the normal size figure, I grabbed Gore, and this is the only one that I got from Thor Love and Thunder. I thought it was a pretty cool one. It was the only one that I was missing too, so I figured why not, let's grab him. And now this is one that I've actually really been wanting to take out of the box because it looks like there's some interesting stuff going on the bottom of this character. Oh, okay. So he's kind of like floating in the air. At first I thought he didn't have feet, but no, he definitely does. And then he's also got a sword. Pretty interesting. And now I'm gonna be honest, guys, I haven't actually seen Thor Love and Thunder yet. It's one that's been on my watch list. I just haven't gone to see it yet. And I do know that Gore is the villain. I just don't know much else about him. But from the looks of him, he seems to be really well done. And I also like how they made him look kind of like weathered, almost like he's not completely clean. Like there's a lot of like, I don't know, dirt spots on him. It looks really well done. Oh, and you know what, guys? Looking at the back here, I have 3 out of 6. And I feel like the 3 that I'm missing are probably the best ones, being Thor, Mighty Thor, and then Valkyrie. And now I know I mentioned this, but as soon as I see those figures in stores, I will definitely be picking them up. I just haven't seen them anywhere yet. And now let's get into the only Doctor Strange figure that I picked up, which is the glow-in-the-dark Dead Strange. And this is one that was funny because I literally talked about them not having it yesterday, and then this was one of the ones that they got in. And I'm actually really pumped about it because he looks like he's got some really nice detail. And now I don't think anything is different about this figure besides the fact that it glows in the dark, but there might be some slightly different colors going on here because they would have had to have used different paint. And now I guess taking a look at him, yeah, he feels like a little bit rougher because when it comes to the glow-in-the-dark paint, I don't know why, but it seems to be a little more, I don't know, there's a bit of texture to it, I guess is the best way to explain it. And then feeling the heads on the sides here that are also popified, they seem to have a bit of texture to them too. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to be glowing on this guy, but it'll be fun to test it out. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, so I turned the lights off really quickly just to see what glowed, and I wasn't expecting much, but take a look at that. It's practically like a nightlight. Like, seriously, guys, it is crazy. I did not expect it to look that good on camera. I'm glad I checked this thing. And now let's get into some Moon Knight stuff, with there being 3 different figures here. And the first one was Layla, and if I'm gonna be honest, she's probably like my least favorite out of all of them. I mean, it really does look like her. It's just, it's a normal person pop, and I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I did want to get as many Moon Knight pops as I possibly could, so it was cool to grab her. And I do want to mention it again, it's too bad that they sold out of Khonshu, and I want to show you guys the back of the box because of how big they made the glam shot compared to everybody else. Like, he almost looks like a 6-inch pop, even though he was inside of a normal box. And now, even though I was just dogging on her a second ago, I do gotta say that they did a really great job on her hair, as well as her holding the golden scarab in her hand. It's a nice detail. And now, the two other Moon Knight ones that I got. Normal Moon Knight, which is too bad it doesn't glow, but at least I was able to get one, as well as Mr. Knight. And this one looks really great. The only thing that I'm a little bit bummed about, and maybe it's just the lighting here, is that the head looks to be a slightly different color from the body. Like, the body seems to be like slightly pinkish purple, when the head seems to be kind of like a bluish white. I don't know, maybe that's just me and I'm going crazy. And then when it comes to the normal Moon Knight, I definitely have to take him out of the box because he is jumping in the air, kicking as well as punching. I mean, this thing just looks amazing. Funko did a really great job with this one, especially with the way they've got like the gold paint on the inside. I don't know, guys. I am a huge fan of this, and it's too bad I wasn't able to get the glow one, but maybe we'll find it in the future. And now, since we took Moon Knight out of the box, I might as well take Mr. Knight out as well. And it's kind of funny because a little while ago, I did pick up the original Moon Knight, or I guess it's Mr. Knight, but they put Moon Knight on the box. I'll grab him in a second so we can compare the two. But yeah, this one here, okay, there's not much going on the back side, but I do like that they gave him his weapons, and wow, his tie is super detailed. Oh, and I also really like how the buttons on his suit jacket are kind of like this goldish kind of brown color. It's pretty neat. And now, one second, guys, before we get out of here, let me grab the other Moon Knight. Or Mr. Knight. I'm not exactly sure why they didn't put that on the front of the box, because it is definitely Mr. Yeah, I mean, they look pretty much exactly the same. And this one's a little bit simpler because it is the comic book version. But yeah, it's definitely Mr. Knight. And if you guys want to see him a little bit better, I actually picked him up right before the show released, and I think it was a good idea to do that. And it's too bad I wasn't able to get the glow-in-the-dark version. That would have been a lot cooler, but hey, at least I've got one version of my collection. And if you guys are unaware, this one released back in 2017 over at LA Comic-Con, so it's kind of just like a random one for Funko to have, and it's crazy how a bunch of years later, they actually did make a show out of him, and he is way more expensive than when he first released. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is all of the stuff that I got over at Hot Topic, and I guess it was a good thing that I went back, because even though I couldn't get everything, we still got a lot of really sick Marvel figures. And it's pretty funny, because I realized as soon as I got back to the car that every single thing that I picked up today was Marvel, so it was just one big massive superhero hunt. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been an episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Did the math, I'm baby Johnny Cash. My girl gon' throw it back. Damn, my life is cinemax. Holy hell, this max. I make hits and you make trash. I'm on vacay, do no ass. Poolside eating Apple Jacks. Shut up. Big deal like TJ Maxx. Bought some cataracts. Watch a naughty tag.